What's up, it's your girl Asian. I'm back with another video. It's the first day of the year, so we coming with bangers all year. Literally, I know I look crazy for it to be the first of the year, but today is going to be a makeup routine and we're just going to get ready. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So first I'm going to prime my face with this e.l.f. mineral infused primer. It doesn't have a color. I don't know. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to apply some of this just because my face be dry sometimes, so I'm just going to apply about that much. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my eyebrow brush. It's very thin. And I'm just gonna brush my brows up and over. So now I'm gonna go in with my NYX eyebrow gel in espresso. I want to put just gonna put a little bit. I want this to be really thin, so I just brush back and forth. Make sure it's very thin, ladies. You want it to be thin. So now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to just trace the bottom of my brows. Brush so it can be all evenly brushed out. And I see I messed up, so I'm just gonna kind of just brush that. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with my Pure Beige from LA Girl in the shade Pure Beige. I'm gonna go only under my brows with this shade, and I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it at an angle and just go under my brow. It's kind of hard to do it with the camera, just the camera. But I'm also gonna bring it down because I'm gonna make it my base today for my shadow, so I'm bringing it all the way down. I'm gonna go in with my Morphine brush M332, and I'm just gonna bring all that concealer down so that we could blend it. Just bringing it down. So now I've brought it down. I'm gonna go back in with this brush. It's from Morphine. It's M332, and I'm going to. What did I say this brush was? This brush was M432. I'm going to go back in and just blend. Just to make sure we got that patted in nice and neat. To make sure I blended everything. Now that that is blended, we're gonna go in with our translucent powder by Laura. I'm sorry, by Laura. And now we're just going to bend. I'm gonna take just a little bit, my brush, just go back over it, no creases. No creases in the makeup. I'm gonna do the same to the other eye. Just go over what I just did. And now with the leftover powder that I have, I'm just going to go up and out with my eyebrows like I did. Just because our eyebrows can get oily sometimes, so I just went up and out. I'm going to go on with this, and it's going to be a full 10, just a little bit. I'm going to put it on the top of my brows. So. And I'm going to use this same little thin brush, and I'm going to bring them out this way. Okay, now that I done brought that up and out, it's time for the fun part. MAC Studio Fix in NC47, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my, a little bit goes a long way, so we're going to put just a little bit. And I'm going to use this to apply it, so I'm going to just spray it with my NYC matte finish final flat. I'm just going to spray it to get it wet, because we really want it to be wet. Just going to go in. And I'm only going to apply it to the bottom of my face because I don't really like to overpack my makeup. So I'm just going to apply to the bottom. Then we're going to just pat that in. And eventually it'll smooth all over your face anyway. But this is just a foundation look. So today I'm going to be using the, I don't know what this is, look like highlighter or something. The Born This Way concealer in the shade Cookie. I don't know what this is. Just going to apply a little bit right here and right there. Let that sit for a while. You're supposed to let your concealer sit for just a little bit, so I'm gonna let that sit. And while we let that sit, so the concealer I'm using today is from Black Opal, and it is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. Just gonna go over. Okay, so y'all, we had a little thing happen. All my makeup got in my lash. I was trying to clean it up, but it's okay. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just go under. And I'm bringing it down to my nose. Bringing it down to my nose. Make sure we have that on. And this is a soft one. I don't really like this beauty blender, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm probably just gonna use my original. This one is really good. I got this from Real Techniques, and it's a really good brush, a really good blender. Very soft and it gets the job done. So now we got all that blended in. I'm gonna go back in with my translucent, and I'm just gonna put some powder under my
makeup getting in my way, so wanna make sure you get them corners.
All coming together, guys. And then I'm gonna go back in with my mascara from Essence and just go back down. Don't mind the makeup I have in my lashes. That just happened. I'm gonna go back in with this little bronzer from, what did I say it was from? It was in the code Golden Days, and it's from, I think this is Elf. So I'm gonna go back and do my eyes. I just go in the corner of my eye just a little bit and bring it kind of out. This is Real Techniques and 200, and I'm just going to brush all the powder away. Now I'm going to go in here and do my blush. My blush comes from this palette right here. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 by Julia's Place. And I'm going to go in with the shade Tie. I'm going to use this brush. I don't know where I got this brush. This is just like a regular brush for me. And just smell. We want the cheekbones red. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna conceal again with this palette from Black Radiance. It's the True, and I'm gonna go in the shade, the one that says contour, and I'm gonna contour again. Just because sometimes that powder can just take away. Now, a little bit of powder to my cheeks, just a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit. While we let that sit, we're gonna go ahead and do our lips. I use the Jaclyn Hill palette. Ooh, you're not gonna be able to see it. And I use the shade Mugshot in Secret, and I mix them together with this thin brush that is from Morphe, and it's 2, 3. I'm more using more of this one. And I'm just gonna outline my lips because they look a little dry. And that's how that looks. Then I'm gonna go in with this is my favorite lip gloss of all time. And it's gonna be the NYX. We all know about it, and the Fortune Cookie. So I'm just gonna apply just a little bit. And then sometimes I tend to go back in with that liner just in case I feel like I overdid the lips. So I'll just kind of now that that's been sat for a little minute, I'm just gonna brush that away. So now we're gonna go in with our MAC, and this is just a finishing powder to just make sure my makeup is all synced in together. The powder right here, and it is from MAC. It is in the shade Dark Mineralized. And I'm just gonna go all over my face with it just to make sure everything is blended well. I don't want to leave no marks. Like, you can literally go over your face and not mess up nothing because this is just a finishing powder just to make sure everything is synced in together. Lastly, we're going to go in with our Wet n Wow. It's a highlighter in the shade, not really sure what shade, Blossom Glow. And we're just going to apply that just using like a little fan brush. I'm just going to apply it right there. And I like to put a little bit on my nose and a little bit under my brows. And to end this video off, I'm going to go back in with my NYC, the finishing powder, the finishing, not powder, finishing matte look, and I'm just going to spray away. I don't think you're supposed to spray that much, but y'all get it. I want my makeup to look. And this is the final look. If you want to see more of my looks, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you loved the video. Thank you for sitting here watching it with me. Your girl Asia is out. Happy New Year.